Hey guys, Phix here, otherwise known as Daisy Schumann, and the one who films and edits all the videos on this channel. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day. You know, Valentine's Day is actually a very special holiday for me, because it's actually the day we first got Daisy. And so, I wanted to make this video to tell you guys the story. So, here it goes. It was back in 1999, 14 years ago on a Sunday, and like every other Sunday morning, I was reading comics in the local paper while eating breakfast. When I was done, I decided to look at the ads in the pet column, which was always my second favorite thing to do. My parents had finally begun saying we could get a dog, so I was on the lookout for one. My mom really wanted to get a Yorkshire Terrier because apparently they don't shed, but my sister and I really wanted to get a Chihuahua because A, they're way cuter, and B, there was this woman who lived in our grandmother's apartment building who had one named Bobby, who we always loved to play with whenever we go visit. Well, anyway, there I was, reading the ads, when I came across one for 6 Chihuahua Terrier puppies for $150 each, because this family, their dog had had puppies, and I guess you couldn't take care of them all, so they were selling them. So after a lot of pleading, I finally convinced my mom to call the number in the ad, and she asked the guy if there were any girls, and he said yes, there was one girl, so my mom asked him to hold her for us, and I was so excited. I wanted to go pick her up right away, but of course we couldn't because we had to go to church, and then after that we had to go pick up my sister, who had spent the night before at a friend's house for a sleepover party. And I just remember when we got there and she finally got to the car, I couldn't contain my excitement anymore, and I just blurted it out, "We're getting a puppy! We're finally getting a puppy!" And I think we spent the rest of the car ride over just squealing with delight. And I remember at one point, our parents turned to us and asked us what we were going to name the dog, and we just looked at each other and we were like, well, if she's white and has brown spots, we're going to name her Daisy. And then we didn't really have a plan B, because we were just so certain that she was going to be white and have brown spots. So we just thought that was, the cutest thing. So finally we get to the house, we go inside into the living room, and off to the side I can see the mom, who was this little black Chihuahua, who was just like barking like crazy at all the strangers in her house. And then my dad gave the guy the check, and his wife came into the room holding the little puppy wrapped in a blue blanket, and she gave her over to us, and sure enough, she was white with brown spots, and we named her Daisy, and we just fell in love right away. And yeah, it was the most magical, amazing day of our lives, and I've loved her so much ever since. She's been just the greatest Valentine's Day present you could ever possibly find. So, now you guys know the origin of Daisy. Happy Valentine's Day!